a few grams of coke. It wasn't his fault. Your old lady wanted to roll in the hay and get poked. Or that he stepped on your toes. Those your shoes. Anyway, you can go buy some more of those. A life lost is a life lost. Plus, this ain't the type of script that you could just toss. I want that black Porsche, y'all angry niggas. Put it on pause. I grind for this. I don't have to floss. I'm a plain nigga. Just watch me take off. Y'all mosquitoes can't get my blood. I just sprayed off. Smoke, smoke, and I'ma just twist that haze, spit that phrase, and get that pay. And you know this. Yeah. And you know this. Yeah. Man, smoke, and I'ma just twist that haze, spit that phrase, and get that pay. And you know this. Yeah. And you know this. Man, smoke, 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 smoke. Smoke, 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 smoke. Smoke, 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 smoke. Smoke, 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 smoke.
Yeah, I'm kicking it for real. We'll be real. Come on, kick that fly gangsta shit.
Blowing away, chilling like a motherfucker on this hot ass day. Damn, I'm kinda high, so I just ride as I glide down the wicked ass south side. So as I begin to flow, my label is Death Row, you know, caddy to the flow. So fire up the blood for the niggas.
This is a Tribute Tuesday, the Above the Rim soundtrack. Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show. Yeah. Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show and to the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Today, we do have an episode of the Jeff Fox Show coming to you live from Miami, Florida. Not sure about the exact time, but if you follow Stewart Media and Entertainment, then you'll be up on that. You'll get an alert on your phone through Facebook, through Twitter, or just an email once again. And so make sure you tune in. Jeff had a little scheduling conflict, but he will do a show today, scheduled to do a show today, but it won't be at 1 p.m. probably. And it might be. He might be done with his thing that he had to go to today in time to be back and ready for the show at 1 p.m. Let me read some of these messages in the chat on Spreaker.com. From Sandman, he said, I spent my time watching the top 100 players 2017 last night, which I'm going to talk about that here in a second, who the number one player was. I'm pretty sure y'all know who that is. From Dobby says, if you think Drake didn't do a good job, you just a stone cold hater. To quote the great Redman, I'll be there. I'll be there. RC said that younger ball boy slipped up and used the N-word a couple of times. Yeah, that's on video as well. That's kind of unfortunate. Clearly, Levar Ball doesn't have a problem with them using the N-word in their house because that kid just let it flow. Or Leangelo or LaMelo or whatever his damn name is, the youngest one. From Hakeem De Cuervo, he says, please bring the commercials back. Not going to bring the commercials back. Not right now. So you'd rather bring back commercials, sponsors and networks, have people pay them not to play commercials so they can go commercial free. Well, we're still technically doing commercials, but it's just music. We're promoting some of these, independent, up-and-coming artists, man. You got a problem with that? Come on, man. We have broke a lot of acts on this show. Not only did I break me, the Doug Stewart show, and Doug Stewart being a singer, but we break a lot of acts on this show all the time, man, with the songs that we play during the breaks. From Chuchi, says, Greg on RC, I bet the balls are supposed to be ringside, but because of the N-word drop, I bet they pulled them out. Okay. From EJ from Chi-Town, John McEnroe talking all that ish about Serena Williams. Why do you play her in a match and let's see what happens? So I don't know exactly what happened. I just heard about the story. I read the headline. But John McEnroe, if you haven't heard the story, John McEnroe was asked, is Serena Williams, something to the effect, was Serena Williams one of the best players in the sport today, or is she the best player in the sport? And he says, well, in relative terms, she probably couldn't beat the 700th man in the game. And I don't know why he wanted to compare Serena, a female tennis player, to a man tennis player. And I don't know exactly how the question was asked or whatever. But in effect, what he said was probably true. Serena probably can't beat most men that play professional tennis. She just can't. She get overpowered. Like, as great and as fast as her serve is, men's serves are tremendously better and faster than Serena Williams. What the question is when you're talking about women competing against women or the dominance in their particular sport, yeah, that's one thing. Serena probably, as far as dominating her sport and her peers, should probably go down as one of the top 5 athletes of all times. Now, if you're saying, can Serena come in and beat most men, professional men tennis players? Not. It's just that whole physiology thing. She's a woman and they're men. I don't think John McEnroe, and I may differ from you, EJ, when you say McEnroe talking ish about Serena. I don't think he was talking ish about Serena. I think he gave an honest opinion, and I don't think it was sexist or any way like that. I think that's obvious. Remember when I had this whole thing go down in the studio with Layla Ali? And Layla Ali came to the studio, man, trying to chump us. I can't remember exactly what happened, man, but she came in the studio. She had a little boyfriend. Dude's name was Yaya. He was her manager, too. And she came in there posting high like she wanted to fight with us. And I'm saying to myself, you might be a champion beating up other women, but if I punch your ass in the side, you're going to die. I don't care how hard Serena or Layla Ali punches. Her punch is not going to affect me to the point where I'm not going to be able to get to her ass and hit her in the damn kidney. And if I hit your ass in the kidney, a woman in the kidney, which I would never do, I've never put my hands on a woman before. This is just to make a point. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. She gonna go down. She gonna go down, boy. And the same thing with the whole comparison with women's tennis players or women's athletes and men athletes in the particular sport. I mean, it is what it is. I don't think it's sexist. Now, if you're talking about, once again, in comparison, in relative terms to their sport and their sex, Serena Williams, sports-wise, the dominance she's shown in her particular sport, in her particular discipline, is maybe one of the top 5 athletes of all time. I may be able to make an argument for that. She's dominated. She's dominated. So I don't think McEnroe was trying to diss women or anything like that. I just think he answered the question and gave in relative terms how good she would do if you were talking about all around and women playing men and men playing women. From Dobby, John Wall is habitual unwritten man law breaker. From Old Man Cuddy, he didn't say that, Doug. Stop trying to Wendy Williams. What do you mean he didn't say that? I read you a quote, Ninja. What do you mean he didn't say that? He did say that. That's a quote. From Finance Johnny, Old Man Cuddy, you're just real bitter, not getting any newts at all. And man, a lot of times you just gotta ignore Old Man Cuddy. Babs, Big African, Jungle Brother, I think they all cousins or something like that. From EJ from Chi-Town, Doug, but it's okay for GM LeBron James to say we need Paul George and you can have Kevin Love. What's the difference, Doug? Okay, Doug, but it's okay for GM LeBron James. No, it's all the same thing. I don't know what you mean by that. What we're talking about, I see what he's saying. And talking about John Wall. And I thought that what John Wall said, throwing Otto Porter under the bus, This is what EJ from Chi-Town is referring to. Oh, Doug, but it's okay for GM LeBron James to say we need Paul George and you can have Kevin Love. What's the difference? When did he say that? First of all, when did he say that? I don't remember LeBron saying that. I don't have a problem with John Wall saying they need to get better. I have a problem with John Wall basically pointing the finger at Otto Porter and saying they would be good to bring in Paul George. He would be the missing piece. I don't remember. Show me a quote where LeBron James said we need to get rid of Kevin Love so that we can get Paul George. Show me that. If you show me that, then I'll be like, okay, you're right. And I may have missed that in talking about that. From Montana Jones, waiver wire, dumbass idea. Doug, as always, trying to regulate competition in the NBA. I think it's actually a fabulous idea. From Angry Black Man, your idea is dumb. That eliminates them being a free agent. Doug Stewart, Ninja are indentured to the white owners and the number one black majority owner. Ninja, wake up. Yeah, okay. From KC, Doug, keep your thoughts on free agency waiver wire to yourself. From Al Thompson, that's socialism, Doug. What the hell would a free agent want to go to Brooklyn? Now, if KD would have gone to L.A., ATL, or team just one player away. From Dobby, don't that defeat the purpose of being a free agent and choosing your definition? Well, let me ask you this question. Clearly, a lot of y'all think that the whole idea that I came up with a little bit earlier is silly. What's the purpose? If that were the case, why do they have that for guys to get cut? What's the difference? The reason why they have that in place, the waiver wire system for guys to get cut, is so that they can have competitiveness and parity in the league. So if you have that notion for that, why can't you extend it to free agents? And once again, change the name. Don't call them free agents or whatever. Just get rid of that term. I think when you say that term, it kind of clouds the conversation. Okay? Answer me this question. Like the great Riddler used to say on Batman. Riddle me this. So if that's a dumb idea, why is it a great idea when you're talking about players getting cut? They put that in place for a reason. They put the waiver wire system in place for a reason. You know why? Because if guys got cut and teams didn't have the opportunity to pick them up, they would never have a competitive league. That's why the worst teams are at the top of the waiver wire and the best teams are at the bottom. There's a reason why that works, and that has always worked in the NBA. What I'm saying is extend that some type of way to players that are no longer under contract. I'm not even going to call them free agents. Don't even call them that, because if you call them free agents, then the whole thing just gets cloudy. All I'm saying is extend the same things and the reasons on why you do it for guys that get released from their team to guys that are able to go and sign with other teams. That's all I'm saying. And I'm sure a lot of you won't agree and you won't understand, but just, bookmark this in your mind, okay? Because I'm telling you, they're going to do something drastic. They've already tried to play with the salaries of guys on their own particular team with the bird rules, the bird rights and whatnot, but guys are still fiddling with the idea of leaving $50 million on the table and going to join it with other superstars. The optics of it are bad, bad, bad. They are going to do something. And remember, the first place that you heard this idea was here on the Doug Stewart Show. Entertainment coming up next.
And yes, there was a young suitor from out of the bunch. She's gonna eat him for lunch. You know she's got an eye. He didn't mean to excuse her from having a fun, but he just noticed the one chick that's looking fly. Silence rolled by, voices in my head. It's starting to look like a typical case of some lane lines. He leaned in slightly, she's declining.